Welcome to Real Quick Vape Reviews, where I tell you what you need to know with no BS added. My name is Izzy, and today we're taking a look at an atomizer that pairs perfectly with any box mod. This is the Atty Cubed. Atomizers were originally made circular to complement and match a 22mm tube mod. Two mechanical mods were also the only device able to safely push sub-ohm RDAs too. But now with the recent advances in technology and huge surge of box mods comes a change in design for the atomizer. This is the Atty Cubed. With the unique cube design, built-in ultra-wide bore and friction fit 510 tip, quad post deck with wide post holes, and a deep drip well. This video is sponsored by wotofo.com. Thanks to my good friend Troy for sending this out for review. The average price for this ranges around $30, an okay price for an authentic, not the lowest but still pretty damn inexpensive. Inside the box is the Atty, a bag of spares, the ultra wide bore tip, and the 510 adapter with a friction fit wide bore 510 tip. The Atty Cube ditches the standard 22mm round design, and instead is shaped like, well, a 22mm cube. It comes in black, stainless steel, white, and blue, with 4 smooth sides with beveled corners that actually give it character and style. On the sides are the cube and Atty Cubed logo. Down below is a silver plated positive for max conductivity and the logo's and serial number. Up top we have the built-in ultra wide bore Delrin tip that screws on and is quite comfortable. A stainless steel 510 tip adapter and wide bore friction fit 510 tip is included, but the friction fit tip only fits this adapter. Lame. But the built-in tip is really comfortable and spitback hasn't been a problem at all really. One thing I hate though is the sharp ass indented ring below the tip. Like, what am I supposed to grab onto that to adjust airflow? Are you kidding me? It's like taping razors to a door handle. Well, not exactly that sharp, but it's still really hard to adjust airflow using that. To adjust airflow you have to pull the entire top off and put it on how you like. Inside we have the easiest deck to build on. With a tri-post and quad hole design, the negative posts are milled into the deck and the positive post and peak insulator are both square. No worries about your post spinning at all. The post holes are large and the connection screws are big as well. They do need some tightening after a while, but it really didn't affect my connection at all. The deck also has a huge juice well, which helps prevent leaking. Whether you're an advanced user or just dabbling into RDAs, this build deck is a treat to use. Not the fanciest, but it does the job. Leaking out of this hasn't been an issue, even with the huge Cyclops slots. Speaking of airflow, this thing can get pretty nuts. With 2 staggered 7mm air holes on each side, you've got a lot to work with. The staggered placement also helps produce that cyclone effect. To adjust, you turn the top. This closes the top slot first, then the bottom. There is no single coil option. No real complaints on the airflow, other than it being a pain to modify on the fly. Vapor production on this thing can get wild. The slightly larger chamber, huge air slots, and wide bore tip all add up to awesome potential. Flavor is okay, not the best, but it's actually not terrible. Nowhere near as good as some flavor chasing Atties, but still pretty good. One more thing I gotta say is that since 510 connectors vary in length, sometimes you'll have to compromise on either the performance or the look. What I mean by this is sometimes the deck screws on flush at a weird angle, and the air slots are supposed to be positioned right in front of your coils, but doing that makes the cap at a weird angle. So to make it look flush with your box mod, you occasionally have to compromise performance or aesthetics. This is one flaw of the square design, but sometimes it sits perfectly. Sometimes. Overall, the Atty Cubed is a great atomizer. With that wild square design to match your box mod perfectly, a super easy to use and functional build deck, wide airflow, huge juice well, and comfortable wide bore tip, all at a low price point, but with the square design also brings compromises, and the sharp and slippery adjustment ring, the Atty Cubed gets a 3.8 out of 5. Once again, thanks for watching, subscribe and like for more. My name is Izzy and this was your Real Quick Vape Review. I'll see you guys next time. Shoots.